Hello, I'm Fayme Harper, and my friends at AllFreeCrochet.com asked me to share with you how to make a snood. I'm in the mood for a snood. Now, I'm sure some of you are going, what the heck's a snood? It is a type of, almost like a hat, but it's a netting that you wear over your hair. And if you do reenactments, you'll know what that is because you wear them at Renaissance fairs sometimes, or Civil War reenactments. But it's a spiffy way to decorate your hair for the holidays without spending a fortune. In fact, I'm going to make this whole thing for under $5. Now, since this is to wear to parties, I wanted something with a little glitter in it. And this is called Karen's Simply Soft Party. See, it's for parties. The hook is going to be size H. And once again, we start with a circle. If you're following my tutorials, you're probably really good at circles by now. If not, I have a how to crochet a circle tutorial. You can go look for that. So I'm going to chain 5. And then I'm going to join it to form a circle. Ta-da! And then I'm going to do 2 single crochets in each stitch around, so I can get a hold of it. Alright, it's a little chilly out this morning. Winter is coming, even in California. Unlike a regular hat, right now we're going to stop. We're not going to keep going in the spiral. Instead, we're going to chain 5. And we're going to go over 2 stitches and do a single crochet to join it, so it leaves a little loop. And then we're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then skip 1 and do it into the next stitch. Now the thing about snoods is you can make the holes bigger or smaller as it suits you. This is just that end. If you have, hair can work its way through the holes, so you don't want to make the holes too big, but if you make them too small, it'll take you a long time. So just, you have to compromise and find the happy medium. Now, my hair's real slippery, so I have to make the holes kind of small. You may have thicker hair, or if you have dreads, for example, they're not going to fall through holes, so you can make bigger openings. I've made a lot of these in my life, and I've experimented with a lot of different sizes. This size works pretty well. Alright, see that? We're making a series of netting. Now once you get around the circle, what do? Well, then we're going to start going in the center of each previous one. So I'm going to go ahead and do 5. And then I'm going to go, now we've got a big hole to work through, right through the middle of that big hole. You can try to go through the middle stitch if you want, but it's going to take you longer. So we're just going to aim for the easy target and go through the big opening, right through there. And then single crochet. Now, as you might have guessed, sooner or later you're going to have to do increases. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to, instead of just doing 1 chain connect, we're going to do another one and go into the same big loop to add an increase. And I add increases whenever it looks like it's not going to stay flat, because I want, at this point, I'm making a big flat disc. Alright, I'm going to keep going around. Now here we're a few rounds into it, and I'm about to come to that increase, and it's going to look a little funny. It's going to be shorter, so it's going to kind of poke up. I'm going to go right through that one, same as all the rest, and just keep chaining 5 between each one, and go into the next one. So just adding an increase now and then as I go, and just pull it between your fingers and make sure it's lying flat. Now it's getting bigger, and I'm going to make it about the size of a dinner plate. So if you've got a dinner plate in your kitchen, you can just lay it right on top to measure it. I'm in the mood for a snood. This is actually fun. This is a really portable project to take with you on a train, or when you're going for those family gatherings that are 4 hours away. You can just, if you're not the driver, you can crochet and make some of these up. Hey, they'll fit in a stocking. They'll fit in a suitcase. Alright. Spiffy. Alright, I kept crocheting my snood until it is 12 inches across. I think that's plenty big for short to medium length hair, and now I'm going to do a band around it. To do the band, I'm going to treat this like a straight line. When you stretch it, you can make it straight, and I'm going to treat that like a row of chain stitching and do single crochet in as many of the spaces as I can. So in other words, that was my last snood stitch. I'm going to start, and it's okay to work in the holes, it'll go faster if you do that. Single crochet, and then in these big holes where they join, you can get a good stitch in there. It's going to take about 3 single crochets per loop to go around. There we go. And this is going to start the hat band. So work yourself all the way around till you get back to where you started. Just doing single crochet. Once you get all the way around and back to where you started, you're going to do another row of single crochet. Only this time in the next round, you're going to do 12 random decreases. So, you know, about every 5 or 6 inches do a decrease. I'll show you what that is in case you've forgotten. We're going to do single crochet in each of these stitches we just made. This will help bring the edge to a smaller size to fit on your head. Alright, say I want to make a decrease here. I start like a single crochet and pull up a loop. I go into the next stitch and pull up a loop. So there's 3. See that? And then I go through all 3, and that's 1 decrease. Don't make them right next to each other. Make sure there's a few stitches between each one, and make 12 decreases on this round. And now we're going to make one more round, and it's single crochet. If it's easier for you, you can put a safety pin right here at the beginning of the round. Go around one more time. I marked mine with a little piece of contrasting yarn. I'm almost back to my marker. And when you get to your marker, you're going to go ahead and finish off your yarn. And cut off your thread. And remove your marker. Alright, here we go. Almost to the end. Alright, and here's the marker. Now you're going to take your yarn needle and weave this end through the single crochet and cut off the excess. And then we're going to add a drawstring so that this is adjustable. That way you can wear it with different sizes of hairstyles. Don't forget to weave in the end on the inside center. Now take a new piece of yarn and thread it on your yarn needle and use it for a drawstring. Grab your snood, decide where you want the drawstring to be, and I don't like it right on the edge. I go up like one row and I start weaving it through with the yarn needle, like so. And then just go all the way around. Weaving it in and out. I left it attached to my skein because I don't want to accidentally pull the end through, and I'll cut it off after I get all the way around. At this point you can tie it on if you like and make sure it's the right size, and I'm going to go ahead and cut off the excess. And I like to just tie it in a bow so that it's adjustable later. And when I wear it, I tuck this inside the snood so you don't actually see it. Or wear it at the back behind your hair. Alright? And there you have it. Hopefully you can see it. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on a little stand so you can see it better. Be right back. Here we go. She's all decked out for her New Year's Eve party or Mardi Gras, or maybe a Christmas office party. And these also look cool if you put a little hat on top of them, like one of those mini top hats or a fascinator, little feathers. There she is, all ready to go partying. Well, sometimes two heads are better than one. Enjoy making your snood, and happy holidays. Toodles!